Hey guys, came out here to fire up the grill for some kebabs. About to show you kind of a personal video. It's kind of a downer. I'm not going to do any music or special effects or fancy cuts or anything, but it's real. It's real me and real family stuff, and unfortunately real life stuff. And so yeah, it's not any fun. Sorry. I really wanted to share this. And as large or as small as this audience is, I appreciate you watching. Thank you. My stepmother has cancer, and I think that it's been pretty taxing for a year. Not super public about it because it's hard, and I spent the entire day here. Spent a few days here at Smilo, down here in New Haven, Connecticut, near Yale, and just a hard place to be. Today was tough because I get to experience firsthand what my dad has to go through every day. Sitting in a hospital from very early in the morning, you're told one thing, and groups of doctors come in, nurses come in, super compassionate people. Everybody's really nice. Everybody says yes. There's always a treatment plan. How's the pain? How's the drugs? How's the whatever? Are you hungry? Are you thirsty? Too bad you can't eat. Too bad you can't drink. Too bad we don't have any ice on this floor. You're getting an MRI, and it takes hours just to get there. And it's strange coming from my industry. We have a lot of program management, a lot of project management that goes along. Just like any construction job or any labor job or any insurance job or any finance job, just it sucks when there's a person involved and there's a failure in process, because it's tangible, right? That's something that can be fixed. If software is late, you lose a couple bucks, but when the gurney's late to come take you to do some sort of chemical stress test on your heart, somebody says they're coming to get you in 2 hours, and then nobody comes to get you in 2 hours. So you ask again. You ask the fifth person that comes in on the rounds, hey, she's really hungry, hasn't eaten all day. It's now, at the time it was 2:30 in the afternoon, and we got here at 8 a.m. and the woman hasn't eaten anything. And the whole day everybody's like, you're going to go in for this stress test, you're going to go into this stress test. At no point did they say, we can't do the stress test because it's too close to the MRI and we need the results of the MRI before we can do the stress test. So now, we're really sorry, we have to keep you overnight and do one more. And it's just to see, she's excited to come home today. She's been here all week, and to watch that, just can't eat, can't drink, can't have ice. Get tired of telling stories. Get tired of being pricked and prodded, and this was an easy day, right? It's doesn't usually go this smooth, and it wasn't smooth. And now she has to spend one more night here. What time's the test in the morning? I don't know. Probably first thing. Well, what does first thing mean? Is it 8? Is it 11? Is it, who's going to get out of bed early enough to do this? And it's the same, it does all the way down to the meals. Okay, you can have a meal, but first you have to call it in and tell them what you can eat, and then you can order. Okay, who does that? Right? It's just this constant. And this isn't her first time here, right? Everybody's familiar with her. Everybody's familiar with our family, and I don't hate being here because of that, but I hate being here because that happens to Rena. it's hard because she's the best. I'm sure shitty people get sick too. But it's tough to swallow. Hard to understand. She didn't have a mean bone in her body. She'd do anything for anybody. And it's I think it definitely takes a special someone to love a Rostetter boy. So I just hate they have to go through this. I hate that she has to go through this. But I hate it for Pop too, because he's he's been known to be abrupt in the area of customer service. Not delivering customer service, but on the receiving end. So this is extra hard. I mean, it's nobody's fault. It's like this big wheel that just takes too long to turn. It's like working at Microsoft. Nobody knows what the other hand is doing, and that's tough in healthcare because I feel like it's important. Like, you got one guy that says you can have nerve blocker, and the next guy says you can't. And you got these weird mixes of cocktails that like it should be really, really simple to determine the scientific yays and nays of something. Can you have this with this, right? It's odd because there are things that you just, if you want to relate it to cooking, you don't put chicken in your smoothie. I mean, I don't know what that's supposed to mean. It sounds dumb, but it's weird to have a doctor come in and say, "Oh God, you can't have that because you're on this," and that's a toxic thing and causes all these like that. How come that doesn't come up when somebody punches in the next thing? Maybe that's where I make $1 zillion in software, just so that people and families don't have to go through that. My stepmom has cancer, and I never knew what it meant. And for all the people that have gone through this, I don't like what it means. Cancer sucks.